Hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Moonlighter. I suppose between dimensions, but that's the name of the DLC. We're still just looking at Moonlighter core. Steam's having a huge sale, and so just about everything I love is on sale. So we're going to look at a lot of stuff that I really like. And I mean, not that we don't always do that anyway, but anyway, I digress. Moonlighter, a fantastic game by 11-bit Studios, a fantastic studio. They make lots of cool different stuff, and almost every time they make a game, it's in a different genre. This is a sort of split, I was going to say like a Persona game insofar that there is a gameplay loop at night and a gameplay loop during the day. During the day you run your sort of shop and sell crap to adventurers that you collect from going into a dungeon during the nighttime. It's very cutesy, it's kind of tough. The difficulty's a little bit tough. Oh god, I guess we have no saves on this computer. I guess we don't have cloud saves. I got a new PC. So well hey, let's start from scratch. Hard is recommended. Well, hard is where we're at. And I guess we'll just get right into it. Wouldn't take me much to turn this into a playthrough. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon, as a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeon. They named it Renoka. Among the settlers, two groups shine brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of the Moonlighter, long dreaming of opening the mysterious fifth door of the dungeons. Yeah, look at that. Well, he's got a bandana, so you know he's serious. Alright, continue. Oh man. Alright, little fella, let's get amongst it. Right. So the top's like a bit of a tutorial, which I don't find super obvious, but that's, you know, okay, sure. And it tells you you can dive, you can roll. Oh man, what a game to come back to. You can dive over these little gaps, you can also fall in them, and you only lose a little bit of health. You can roll past dudes. You can roll through bullets. As far as tutorials go, it's very good, because it's telling you everything you need to know. Ow. Hands off, please. And then you pick up the little bits, and I don't know if we're gonna... No, I'm not allowed to open my backpack, but I can heal. So that's nice. Right trigger. Bit strange. It's one of those things, you know, like your Isaacs and all that sort of stuff. Once you kill everything, your chests will unlock, I believe. There we go. Now we can just go quick move all. And as it goes along, some loot becomes delicate or like picky, you know, you can't put it here or there or next to that or in the corner, or if there's something diagonal to it, it'll get smashed. So it gets very, well, I know this came first, but it gets very backpack hero. Now I'm pretty sure you're supposed to Dark Souls just die here, so I might just let that happen. Just close my eyes and let it happen. Oh, that's the most tragic thing, losing all the loot. Though I think you only lose your backpack's worth, and you've got like sort of personal pocket you would have seen in the inventory screen, so you can hold like 5 bits of loot, something like that. Ooh. What a sorry looking kid, all alone now. Rest for a bit, Will, I have you now. Oh, thanks old man. So he's like the village elder. No, he serves as a pseudo-narrator, which is cool. This song is forever burnt into my brain. Xenon. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. Look at this. He's been sketching away. There is no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Bum bum ba bum bum. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Will, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You are the last of your family, the only one left to run Moonlighter. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this fifth door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts, then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for crater's sake, stop using that broom of yours, you daft boy. It's dangerous to go alone, take this. Wouldn't be a game without a Zelda reference. It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. Bum ba bum bum doo. Now then, get up. You're wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many, many years ago. Alright. So you've got personal store. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. You've essentially got two storages in the back end, and you can save to skip time. You can change all of that though as you upgrade your shop. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of two things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. Come now, open the shop and allow the customers in. Okay, well, there we go. Hold to open. Then the music track beefs up. This might not be obvious because of where it started in. There we go. Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. There is a book that you can, sort of use to track all of this stuff. He's not going to like that, is he? No. I don't think you need to tell... Sorry, I don't think I need to tell you how that item is obviously overpriced. Lesson learned. Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you will have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and lower in low. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information. Yeah, the demand system is interesting. I suppose what you could do, because if you do sell something that's in, it triggers the market flood sort of icon against the item. And I'm like, maybe that means you need to gouge the shit out of the customer the first time. Enough that they will buy it, but they'll be miserable. I'm not sure though. I haven't really thought about it too much because, to be honest, it doesn't take that much to start steamrolling in this game. Once you got your head around it. Anyway, you can see here the selling reactions. What's going on? Why can't I guess I can't adjust anything. The tutorial's locking a lot of my controls. Would seem the sun has fallen for the day. I'd best head off. You will pick up more of your own on the in the morning or whatever. Restoring the shop to its full glory, that responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood will, make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Honestly, you shouldn't be going during the day because you can't open the shop at night. Just don't dive too far and use that pendant, boy. Sure. Alright. Let's go wreck shop. Gone now, these weary bones of mine must rest. So, we're off to the races, and I've got a sword and board. So you basically just get a slash, and you get a hold X, or hold blue, whatever you'd like to call it. And in this case, it's your shield. It's okay. I don't love the sword and board. You know me, if you can give me a two-handed fucking stomp weapon, then I'll take it. I believe we start at this dungeon here. Golem Dungeon. And, yeah, so it's procedural levels that you go through. You eventually fight a boss. And if you can clear that, you can go into the second dungeon and open it up, and so on and so forth. And it has totally different biome, totally different, items. And then there's sort of a power creep merchant scaling because of that. Alright, let's go. Really? Do you see any sparkles in the black? Because what that often will mean is there's a secret room under there, but there isn't in this case. So you don't, blow walls open or anything. I don't know. Maybe this time around I'll play with like a fast weapon. There's sort of like daggers and spears. There's bows? I mean, that'd be really sacrilegious of me. Yeah, I need to figure out the best way to use the shield against that dude. Because like I said, I don't use shields very often. I'm trying to get past. Look at him, he's swinging like crazy. Just makes me want to tank it, to be honest. Go through the door, you goose. Alright. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out though, I'd say he fared better than I. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled, one of which is this map diagram. Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy, said old Crazy Pete done gone, lost his marbles, but I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts, all of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons, the 5th door of Renoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell, but the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please, open the 5th door to Renoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Okay, sure. Big boss gonna kill me, I suppose to let them all out. Now have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Big boss gonna be so upset with little me. Fair enough, you know, this is how I write notes to myself as well. Okay, cool. Does it make sense? It should. It's not super high tech. Okay, cool. So you can see here that once you charge your pendant, you can then use it to town portal. And oh, I can't check my inventory. Won't bugger it. Well, I'll just do it then. Now, say town portal. You actually do unlock a town portal proper later on a deeper floor, but this one just ends the day. You get out with your loot safe and sound. But you can get one that you can return to where you opened it, so it sort of stays like an actual town portal. But this is the smart move. If you've managed to fill your backpack, taking the pendant out's the way to go. You look intact, finally learned how to use the pendant properly. It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete. Oh, dead. See? This is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will! Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon, and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize the town. Apparently, they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Renoka. Nice indeed. Okay, so he wants me to foot the bill. Cool. Why not, right? Business investment, let's go. I mean, I only have $100. So, there is a shop page here, so you can buy shop expansions. $2,000 for a sale box, which is actually, oh god, I can't quite remember. A lot of people confuse how the sale box best works. I figured it out at one point. Basically, you can get to a point where you have so much trash loot, but you only have so many hours in the day, because the day has a timer associated with it. But this is a really good way to just flip trash loot. Anyway, and how much do you guys want? 500? It's $500 I don't have, I'm sorry. Okay. Off to bed. It's been a long night. Oh, what's going on here? Yes? No, that's true. Very good. We've read this before. Is that what you wanted me to read? Okay, sure, thanks. I particularly like how it makes me locked into that screen for fucking ages. Do 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 do. Ooh do do do. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get this back for starters. Quick place. Okay, cool. Can I think I can sort my inventory. Sorted by price, sorted by culture, which is the biome, right? Oh, that's it. That's all I can sort by. Okay, that's fine. Sorting by culture might be handy for the sales box, like I was saying, because the golem dungeon after a while will become kind of trashy. If you have a look at your pricing here, this is like the cheapest thing in the game, and then you can sort of, is it 130, 143, 139? Hang on, have I got this back to front? Yeah, see, there's golem dungeon. Oh, maybe it's, okay, it's descending number. See, there you go, we've got some things here. And it gives you little thresholds, so that's probably going to be $270 or something, or just shy, right? Down to $2. This is sort of just generic crap, like weapons, more miscellaneous than anything. Oh, that's the pages, 29 pages. I see. Okay, cool. So let's start plating it all up. We'll go quick place. Let's do that. All right. And then what you can do is check the corresponding price. So it says there $5 is under the rich jelly, and yet, oh well, we've got it set for $0. Can I? Geez, that's going to be a bit much, isn't it? Well, bugger it. Let's just do that for the sake of showing it all off. And then this thing, we don't really know how much it... Oh my god, look at that. Let's put it there for 100. What about this? Oh goodness. Let's try 300. Some of these prices are going to miss, obviously. I have no idea how much this is worth. So when it plated them up by price... hang on a sec, how did this come after that? White stones came first. It must be per stack? Do you know what I mean? The value of the stack. I don't know, let's put this at 200. No, that can't make any sense at all. Oh, you know what? It's in ascending. No, still then it wouldn't make sense, because it went... Like, why on earth is the stone... I can see why the stone's below the fabric, but why did it put the foundry rests below? Oh my god, who cares? Let's not overthink it on a first episode. But anyway, I'm confused by the ordering system. Perhaps it will come to make sense as we go along. No, you didn't like that, so we're going to correct it. He didn't like 400... what was it? Total 400. Yeah, see, it's the total, I think, is what's going on. Let's dip it by 100. Let's just zero that way, shall we? What's he cross about? I can't even tell what you don't like. You're too close. Was it this? It was this. Alright, let's dip that by 100 as well. And then hang on, she didn't like the red thing. Yeah, right. Well, we'll put it at 5. Alright, we'll play the game. Because once these prices are discovered, they're locked in permanently. See? And I've ripped myself off with that fucking bluestone stuff. I can sort of. I can't sort more than once. I pressed left click and that was it. Whatever. Okay. Or maybe that just reorged. Yeah, I bet you it did too. Okay, let's do that. How much for this? What is it? Like a sword handle? Broken sword? I don't know. Same thing. We'll put it in for 100 apiece. Alright. We'll have to adjust that blue stone in future. Now he's gonna love that. Yeah, so I've ripped myself off, but I don't really care. at the moment. Like, it's more about getting the datum in the data sheet. What's going on here? Water sphere. I don't even know. Okay. Well, you know how Scarlet be? 100. I think that's way overpriced for that thing, but whatever. Alright. Alright, we've already sold this before. 100, and they didn't like 170. Now let's go 150. Do. You can see the little sun icon ticking over down the bottom of the screen. I will say, like, as beautiful as I love this game, I really do, but the UI is a little bit too stylized for my liking. I wish it was a little bit more overt in some cases. However, like, all the text is readable. Now, what just happened then? I tried 150 and they didn't like it. Okay, let's try 125. Is this waiting for a price? No, that's good. Do we have any idea how much? Oh, we're selling the water sphere for 100. We'll sell that for 100. Whatever. I think those are way overpriced. Whatever. That's how it works. Oh, really overpriced. That Sheila's not having it. Stuff her. Oh, wow. Did it not even register the price because it was so outrageously unfair? Yeah, okay. I appreciate that. The game pushing back hard there. Same with the rods. Probably should have zeroed them better. Now, did someone crack it at this? 125. Well, 12 and a half. I can't really make that happen. Let's say 13. And let's plate up that. Actually, no, let's just sell full stacks, I reckon, is probably the smart move. Vine is at the $2 threshold. Oh, you know what? The red thing... This is why I got confused. The red thing we sold at the beginning is actually an ingredient for like health potions and that, but I'm not worried at the moment. That was actually technically not Golem Dungeon. That's why. That's why I got so confused by all the pricing. I don't know, let's try 3. See if I can get away with it. Yeah, see, when you've got multiples like that, I don't think you really want to... look at that, we've hurt... Because I sold so many of those in one day, I think that's what pushes down the pricing. What's going on here? It's between $2... Oh my god, it's... Let's just put it at 25. And we should probably do the same with this while we're at it. Shop's nearly going to close. Hey, there we go. Oh my god. They really didn't like that. Okay, hang on. Let's plate that up. Because now we have a $3 he was happy with. See how it remembered the price as well? So that's worth pointing out too. Let's, I don't know, let's sell this for... Well, she was really angry, wasn't she? Let's sell it for $5. There we go. I don't think we've got any more rods. No, not in the stacks. Oh. Did not like that from this one. 4. They will suffer 4. Oh, that's interesting that it left it at 3. So now there's a demand change. See that? The arrow went down. Low. Low popularity. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure how exactly that works, but I think that's because I sold it for a price that gave someone the shits. Anyway, let's take it off the bench. And this will be the last of our things that we sell. Alright, and then you can close the shop. Sorry guys, everything's gone. Look at that, $2,000? Boy oh boy oh boy. Look at me. So we could put all this crap in storage. And we've got 2 different chests at the moment, which is helpful when you get like more weapons and that sort of thing. I think we don't really have any shops that we can visit yet because we haven't built any, but we could invest in one of these. This bloke will come in. We could probably build them both actually. They're only $500. Nice. Hello. Hey, you must be Will, no? The one who requested my forge. My name is Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armor that you seek, Vulcan's Forge is the place. So you can see here that you can build lots of different bits of armor, and they pretty much vary from move speed and health. That's the main thing. So if you want fast ones, you don't get quite as much move speed, and if you want slow ones, you get more health. Sword and shield. And then you've got a couple of different lines, but these are sort of biome related. Oh no. They're both golem. But you can see one does more damage and one does like an effect that has a stun, for example. So it's like, do you want raw damage or do you want a stun? Yeah. Oh, look at that. They go full elemental. Is it the same elemental for everything? It looks like it, doesn't it? Makes you wonder. Okay, because I think then later on you can potentially upgrade individual weapons as well with the other shop. I can't quite remember. Let's build that while we're here. And we'll go talk to them. So this chick's like the alchemist. She'll mix up potions and this, that, and the other for you. Hello. Oh, a customer. My apologies. It's just this book. It's so good. Oh yes, I am Eris Weaver and Potion Master. Come to the wooden hat when you need a potion or enchantment. What do you want today? And you can see you collect those sort of little red resources to make these potions. These are good potions as well. They're good for navigating through the dungeon. You can see it guide you to the next floor, and then there's other ones that will just show you the entire floor. And then here's the enchantment thing that I was talking about before. You can basically buff up your weapons. So that's interesting that maybe you want to try and get an elemental weapon for a specific floor, but it's not strong enough. Maybe you want to use stuns deeper down. And, I don't know. So there's a little bit of diversity there. It's not too much. You know, it's not going to break the bank. Anyway, so there we have it. Moonlighter. How do I think I have to skip the day to save. But we'll see. Hold to sleep? Whatever. That's fine. There'll be plenty of time for dungeoning. There you go, and it saves. And then I'm up for another bloody day of business and shopkeeping and killing. Anyway, so Moonlighter, what a great game. It's going cheap at the moment as part of the autumn sale. I'm sort of very Fence City at the moment. I'm tempted to dive into Let's Plays and that sort of stuff because I do miss them and I like the long-term sort of investment for people that follow the channel. So let me know if this is something that you'd like to see. or if there's something else you'd like to see, actually. Because at the moment I'm going through the list, because it's like Kinder Candy Store, this current sale. So many great games. Anyway, team, enough waffling. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.